because
Which one is
my
which?
jam.
Are we going to go over that in a second? To
Yeah.
eliminate players
All right, so the center one,
is always the leadership.
discipline.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all.
That's the,
every model in here is contrast paint.
Strength one. This is
Every
the
single
knowledge
one.
one.
Okay.
And we're rolling. We want to just keep it. We're just rolling
And
from
then
this
the
down
other
first. Keep
factor
the
that's in
sides
here
the same
is,
the way they are because the
shock
camera.
Yeah,
is
that- yeah,
on,
that's
right,
fine.
okay.
The,
So let's just do who puts down first.
Yeah.
the, like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
One.
All right. I have the flank march rules, so one of my guys can be off table. One of my mounted guys. I'll decide that in a second. I also have 4
Yeah,
life
I
takers
have
at
to.
ambush.
Right, which
I work
is
for Army Painter for
Just like
these
your
are
and
Marsh?
water.
Okay.
But they only
I
conceal
went from
shock
P3
arms, so they're not
paints to
going to help
Army Painter
me
paints.
ambush them.
Yeah, so
And
you've got to
then,
ambush out of one of these, and you can't be
I
within
haven't worked
12
for
of
Army
the
Painter in a
scout.
while.
Or the objective.
I've,
I'm probably
or the
not going to use them in
objective.
ambush because of the
Yeah.
scenario, right?
Oh my gosh, they go so great on these models.
All right.
I
So,
don't think I have anybody with scout.
um, yeah. So the life takers can also enter in their deployment anywhere in their deployment zone, in addition to ambushing, without any restrictions, Matt.
Right.
So they're all going to stay off, and so is one Marauder as the flank march. So
Okay.
I'm only putting 5 models on.
Okay.
And once we're all deployed, we'll just say that out loud how we are and walk through the model so people can see where people are, deployed at.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so. Nine inches. It's an impaler, heavy cavalryman. We play a few games here.
Well, have you started the video?
Yeah,
You're
that's right.
taping it? Okay. I thought I'd see it up there, but
Well, this is
oh,
it's live.
We'll do a Huskarl at 9.
And then we'll take a second impaler over here somewhere. Okay. I'm going to finish long before you because
Yeah.
most of my guys are going to be off table.
We'll do.
Yeah. How do I want to do this? I think this guy will be over here. Okay. Carve the pizza.
Okay.
Caster man. I could get a Zackerlash. For maximum demony goodness.
So the army that John's playing, the Grular, they have the options of being on foot or all mounted.
Or primarily mounted. They could be all mounted, but I didn't spend the points on the Raiders. In a general scenario, I wouldn't be everything mounted, because if you're just going into something you don't know what scenario you're going to play, what if it's a looting spree? You're just going to have a hard time,
Yeah.
picking those pieces up.
Because you're going to have to get off your horse
Every
anyways, and then
single
you're
guy,
wasting
yeah,
your points.
yeah. So generally, if I play it, my heroes are all mounted. Maybe I take one, maybe I don't. Okay, I'm going to set that guy, but I'm done.
Okay.
Everybody else starts off table.
All right.
No, I'm outnumbered by little tiny people. We will have to wait to drink until the video's off. That's the thing.
Okay.
Okay, I have, I rolled high, so I've got one model that infiltrates. I think you have one
I have
also.
one, the field agent, I think.
Yep, so I'll go first. I get to make a full move up to my speed, free move.
Okay.
You're up to you.
And let me look at field agent again real quick.
Oh, shit, she's a 5. Being all Kuzaarik.
Yeah.
And all stubby.
Stumpy.
And not with Mark.
Right. Only
Yeah.
the soldiers
Yeah.
are marked.
Okay.
So John, you literally have all of the
Okay.
units memorized.
5.
It's like what they can do, or do you have to reference it yourself?
Mostly.
Really?
I'm a designer.
Right.
So I'm kind
That's
of
why I
supposed
asked,
to,
yeah.
right? You know? But people ask me rules questions, I will look it up. Because we go back to versions or play testing, and you'll get 2 versions in your head. Where do we go? Yeah, I'll get it wrong if I don't pay attention. So I also would like other people to look it up. So I try to set the example. You know, we do have a rule book, right? You know, some of these guys make it up as they go along. Ready for first turn?
Yep, initiative.
All right. So before we do that, we're playing Trials of Gravis. There's 3 trial stones. I think most people know the scenario. We're going to go over it anyway, right? 3 trial stones in the center of the table. To win the game, you got to solve 2, or break the other player. That's the only way you can go. That is the discipline trial, the strength trial, and the wisdom trial, the knowledge trial. Okay. We actually make those trial stones. You can purchase those with the correct runes on them, but you know, you can use whatever. 50 mil objective. And I've got a Grular force, mostly mounted. Mounted Korkan is my leader. Caster is a warlock. 2 Impaler heavy cavalrymen. 2 Marauders, one of which is on table, one of which is taking advantage of my flank march theme rule. And 4 Life Takers will have the ambush rule, so they can come on later if they want. And Matt is Kuzaarik and starter box plus a Grenadier, right?
Yeah.
And a Huskarl.
Oh, that's Carl, yeah.
Okay. And 2 extra quarrelers? No. 1 extra quarreler and a way blocker.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the same 6 models will come in the starter box, right? Forge Warden. Cryomancer's his caster.
Yep.
Icy spells. Alright, first turn.
Yep.
Good luck, sir.
And you. 1.
Let's get that started.
Start out strong.
Do I feel like casting a spell in turn 1? I think the answer is no. The answer is no. Spell to you if you want it.
Yeah, also no.
Okay. So. I'm not a fan of being first player on the first turn.
Then you should have rolled
A little lower than 1. Yeah.
On these, the whole base is rough, or is it just a wall?
It's a wall.
Okay.
I don't think we need to play
Yeah,
that as rough,
yeah,
right? Because it's flat.
right, okay.
Totally cool with that. These are rough
Yeah,
woods.
right.
That's just rough.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. The guy, the cavalry moves 10 inches, so I don't have to, you know, if it's well inside 10, I'm not going to measure it necessarily. But I'm going to get bombed by Grenadier all game. That's great. Caster needs to get in position for fighting casts. Let's get the boss way up there. Okay, now for my friends. So they can start inside my deployment zone if I want to. Oops. And then they can move. Leave 2 off. This guy. Hmm. Okay. Grular movement complete.
Okay, no one's on delay?
No one's on delay.
Okay, and all the models are on the board except for the
2 ambushers, 2 life takers,
2 life takers. But all
2
the,
followers. All the heroes.
yeah,
are
all
on.
the cavalry models on
All
the
the
board.
cavalry models.
Okay. All right. I think we'll have a coroller make it to there easily.
Now he goes over half move, you can't shoot. So you're setting yourself up for
Oh,
later.
yeah, that's a good point.
It's probably going to be a smart move anyway,
yeah.
man. I'm just saying.
Yeah. On the I've never played with the
He
Heard
can
here
shoot
before.
normally line of sight.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He doesn't have to do the indirect.
He does not.
Yeah, okay. And he does not have march. No.
He's an engineer.
Yeah.
So the rule book, Dave, has these in it, right? These faction stat summaries. In the book, as a PDF, these blue things are links to those rules. So if you got it on your phone or your tablet, you can just, what does
Oh,
Perry
slick.
do? You just click on it, right?
Yeah.
I know enough of what the talents do that I generally just play off of this. And having one, you know, in paper is often useful. So you can print, you know, the rule book as much as you want for your own use. So I do that, and really what I need is my spell list. I do not have that memorized.
Right,
you know, so
right, sure.
I like to remind myself what all my abilities are for the spells. This is just some esoteric thing I don't remember. You know, it's really easy to refer to. We also make a set of model stat cards. He's just they're a free download, and they're cut to be tarot sized, 120 by 70. They make sleeves for those,
Okay.
so you can cut them, print them off, you know, cut them and put front and back in each sleeve, and have your cards right at the table. You know?
Okay.
They're not the complete rule, but they're most of the talent in one sentence.
Ooh,
and the
that's
parts
great.
that you don't
Yeah.
remember, you just go to rule book for. You know,
Oh, that's great.
so
I have a laminator too, I guess.
yeah, a lot of people are doing that. Just
Yeah.
print them,
Yeah,
and kick, you
I
know,
just
off
bought
the
the
supply.
tarot sleeves from
Tabletop.
Tabletop,
Okay.
and then
And you can just laminate them too. Yeah.
slid mine in.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. I really don't have a good fantasy skirmish game right now.
Well, you do. You
Might
just
as well.
switch
Help
it
us.
out.
That's right. That's right.
We can hook you up with that.
Yeah.
So we're going to start playtesting here soon is the battle version where there's units of these guys.
Oh, no way. Oh.
I've got.
That's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
The question what?
We're also going to
Opposed
make a
on
sea game eventually, and Matt's going to be making our ships for us, right?
Oh,
So
already got a couple. Of them.
So your models will roll into the other game.
anything you buy for this would be good for that game too. We're good. We're good for shooting.
I think so.
Think you 2 quarrelers moved too far?
Yep, they did.
So it's just me.
He can still shoot, right?
No, he can. Sure.
Yeah.
If I was first player,
He's
I'm
got
just
a
going to
bunch
go
of
first.
starter boxes over here too, if you wanted to look at them.
Well,
At least
if
the
we
art.
right the art. If we sell them to him, I'll just do it out of here.
Yeah, I just
trouble.
wanted to
But-
know what comes in the starters.
Yeah, absolutely. The store does that too. You see it online too.
Yeah.
I guess I really want to shoot that quarreler. I can't tell who's closer. The wave blocker, I guess, is closer. So I'm not going to take a test. I'm just going to shoot her.
Okay.
So this Marauder's shooting that wave blocker. I follow her. 6 because I moved. Be a 5 normally. A 3. I miss.
Okay.
Over here. Isn't too far from my boss. I get a freebie on the quarreler because he's not shooting me this turn. But and your field agent's a dodge D10,
I believe.
agility D10.
Agility D10, yeah.
We'll shoot her. Aha! So in Free Blades, you roll the highest number in the dice roll. It's called a spike. You get to keep rolling, and that feels like an exploding die, right? So I roll a 10, becomes a 19.
Ouch.
Feels critical.
Yeah, and I don't think Well, she's got 2 dodges.
You might as well dodge.
yeah,
It's
'cause you've
already a
already
crit, so I'm
and
trying to get
yeah.
rid of it. Yeah.
Oh, 10 becomes a 11. So
not a crit.
But I hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was worth doing, obviously. A critical success is 10 over what you need. And he did. His dodge roll wasn't enough to stop me hitting him, but it was enough to prevent a crit from happening. Her armor is 3.
Her armor is 3.
Wow.
Nice.
Let's just get it started early.
Okay.
That's all my shooting. So
All right.
fire your grenadier at me.
He's going to shoot at a range of, I think that's the only one he can shoot.
It's also the closest, so he doesn't have to take a target.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant. So over 12, under 16. And he is shooting with a RAR of D10.
He's -2 for movement and range.
Yeah.
Need a 4. Need a 6. That's 5. You could live. But you can scatter it. It's an AoE weapon.
Yeah, and it's a 2-inch.
Yep.
So the inside of that, right?
Yeah. So D6 for how far and D8 for the direction. No, it's going to be off me.
Yeah. Okay.
You burn the stone down.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay. I
So
think
it's
that's-
all misses.
Yep.
So there's no hand-to-hand because nobody's in contact.
Right.
So roll for turn 2.
Correct.
3.
2.
Right. So nobody's got 2 attacks to Shadow Mind. I am not a fan of that. I might need a demon. I absolutely need a demon. I mean, not that 1 attack on somebody is bad, but, you know. Oh, crap. You know, likey. You know, likey very much. This is the challenge, though. Trials of Gravis with Kuzaarik. Well chosen. This is not easy.
Start his excuses early.
Yeah, gotta get it in now, right? Before the whining really starts. I gotta go get a Zakalash because I'm gonna cast it. Well, let me see if I cast it. If I fail it, I'm gonna get him. We're gonna cast him, and we're gonna put him. Your caster's over here.
Yeah.
Dick. All right. I don't like that at all, for sure. So you could counter it onto this stone. So I'll put it right in here, just out of your counter range.
Okay.
If I get it. So I don't.
Awesome.
I mean, one of those days, by spinning power.
You spoke it into existence.
Yep.
That's the strength stone.
I
Right?
wish it worked that way. Drop $1 million on me. What? Sorry.
That's the strength stone.
It is.
And do either of those guys have any crazy
Strength
high
bonuses?
strength?
No.
Okay.
I don't have anything extra.
What are your armor values on those guys? Remind me.
4 generally.
4s.
5 on the Korkan. 4 typically. Can't even summon his Zakalash. Be a rough game.
I might just do. I'm just gonna do frostbite on that guy over there.
Do it.
Casting rating on that one is a
Just out of defending myself.
10.
Yep.
Goes off on a
Goes
7.
off. Not stopping it, so you're
Spend
shooting
1
it.
point.
You're shooting it at me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Mar then becomes the car.
The car becomes raw.
Or car becomes RAR for the hit. 1 is not gonna do it.
Missed. Okay.
So nothing there.
So I'm now moving.
Yeah.
Okay. I could get charged by these stumpy wands. I don't know how much I like that. Not a lot.
So this is a learning game, John. What's your thought process as to what do you?
Yeah, it's a good. I got to dance with him for a while. I haven't caused any wounds yet. I didn't get my spell off. I got to even things up a little bit, and I don't want to just plunge into him because you can always say, what some players do is, like if I charge this Impaler into this crew, just take it and send all the guys and swarm him and kill him over there, and give up the fact they're not going to get a charge bonus. Do it all the time. So there's no way that guy wants to charge in there alone, right? If the Korkan comes over here, I can get charged by his leader, and it's just leader on leader action. But I can't also be charged by the Huskarl because I'm in a 10 of him and not in 10 of him. Okay? What I can't let happen is a free shot at the objectives. You know, so somebody's got to go up and touch the objectives to keep them from being tested on. And you got to have somebody touching him to do that.
Touching the objective.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that is what she's going to do. That's the trickier one. Now, over here, there's only one hero. That's good news. I'm going to make some moolah out of that. This Impaler is going to charge the field agent.
She will countercharge.
So I'm twice as fast as you. So
Right.
it's 2 for 1.
Right.
So the distance is 11. I go 4, you go 2. Let's start with that. I'll go 2 more and you go 1. And I'll go 2 more and you go 1. There we go. Okay.
And we both countercharge.
Yep. Absolutely. Now, what are we going to do here? You doofus. It's out of range of everything, that guy. That wasn't a very best placement, that Impaler. I'm going to attempt to delay him on his own initiative. This guy?
Okay. Got it.
Huzzah. If you're a first player, you can choose one model and roll a discipline test. If you pass, you wait until the other player's moved, and then you go with that model. So he's on delay, so he's going to wait till Matt moves to go. So I'm down to these two, this one and the one behind the wall. I'm going to leave him where he is, the Marauder. How do I feel about this? I got you, boss. And this guy, hard to tell where we're going to need the help. Very hard to tell. Guess we'll start there. Go. Really hard to tell. So we are doing a learning game or a game for people that are playing. So I'm going to get done with my moves and talk to you why I did what I did, right? You know, if I give it up and you unravel me because I gave you the answer, okay, whatever.
I could use a quick win for my morale.
That's right. That's right. I'm here to help. You know, I'll just roll tens and
been a while. You keep me addicted.
You better be addicted. You're also dressed correctly, I must say. That's just one girl. I don't know what I'm doing with exactly. We're actually going to put her here. So we're going to come on there and wrap this. So things that didn't move are that one's on delay, and that guy just didn't move at all, right? And he has both. He has light cavalry and harasser. So remember that when you go to do something to him if you choose to. All right, I'm good. Here we are.
Which would allow him to react.
I can I can evade. I can choose to evade if I pass. I can choose my distance and still shoot.
Right.
But I can also, I could also react to you if I was second player, but I'm not. So I'm going to be evading, but choosing the distance. So you're not going to catch
and facing the right.
And I can also shoot off my back like a harasser, so it doesn't matter.
So
okay. Facing him is like a not useful prospect, but especially with Kuzaarik. If you were close to me and you had a long range, you could run me down.
Yeah.
Because the table edge is there, but I'm not afraid of you catching me, so it's not a percentage move.
All right. So well, did you want to explain why you did what you did?
Yeah. So I've got to play a make you react to me game first of all, and I got to try to get a couple extra wounds in here before we clash. And so I'm not trying to win on the objectives yet, but I got to make you go places that aren't optimal. You got to deal. You don't have to. You got to deal with this, or I'm going to roll on it at the end of the turn. You got to deal with this. I'm going to roll on it at the end of the turn. Do you want to be over here touching that objective right now? You want to be ganging up on that guy, right? So you get some hard choices about, maybe he doesn't roll a 6. Maybe he does. Right. Because it's a test 6 for the objectives. So this one can't because she ran. Okay? So they're just gonna keep you from doing it, Right. So that one can, if you get drawn over there, you're away from business and I'm not gonna get contacted, so I'm pretty safe, So that's not a percentage move to chase over here. So you're going to still be get yourself into position mode and not directly killing me. If you want to charge against the core comedy leader, you can have it. So I moved, so I'm there. I'm not going to react. This guy could countercharge or do whatever if you decide to come after him. So I'm trying to get you, another turn of you not directly ganging up on me while I maybe get another couple of shots in. But then I'm going to be dancing around, until I get just the right combination of things to go after the things I want to go after. This is, there's scenarios and matchups that aren't perfectly ideal. This is one of them. We had to make it as hard as possible because our controls is up there, which is good. That's what we want, right? Yeah. If it was just Camp Raid, it'd be Marauders over there all day. Or worse, Advanced Guard would be horrible. Right. Yeah.
Okay. So you're done. You've got the one unit on delay.
I do.
So my choices over here are reasonably easy. So we'll start over here. Hinterguard's going to charge in.
Okay.
Because why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't
you? Which leaves Grular without a real... Can the Grular see over this, off this direction? Or do you have to move to do that?
What do you think, Matt? Can you see me? On that call.
I think he's probably not in a place where he can.
It doesn't look like it, but I'll let Matt call.
So he can move... He's going to move, and this blocks line of sight all the way through the base,
yeah,
right?
It's an impassable solid.
So 2.5 isn't going to get me to a place where I can see that guy. or shoot around there. So his better option would be to
Get in position.
come to
right
this
there.
window to
Yeah.
shoot.
Yep.
Over there.
Yep.
This guy,
Stump.
I think I'm going to stump off this way. And since he doesn't have to shoot him direct. So that gets me over there. That corner cron's nasty, but I don't want to fight him clear over there because no one else will be able to make it that far. He cannot go. That is just over 5.
Well, you're not. This is to prevent you from doing it. You're not in any danger of me testing here because I'm mounted.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've got to get rid of him at some point.
Yes.
And the Forest Warden does not have anything that would. He doesn't have Alpine or anything. And Alpine has Frostfoot Mountaineer, but not Wood, so he probably wants to stay out of that. He can go up to 10 running.
Yep. As long as you don't get within an inch of me,
Yeah.
and your last 2 inches in the same direction. You don't have to sweat the direction because I'm not. Well, I guess he could just still do stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're over there, I can't reach you.
Yeah. So he's going to run around and go
Yeah.
into there.
Sure. And he can't test either because I'm touching it, and you also ran.
Right.
So.
He, on the other hand, is going to come in here and be in the woods, but looking so he can see out.
Caster Wars coming up.
So the question is, do I focus on 2 and give that one up? With the Life Taker who can roll a die 6 every turn, but potentially get it every turn. Or do I contest that? And he's not a shooty guy, he's a stabby
Sharky
guy,
guy.
right? So I don't really want to get charged. Your maneuver is 9?
10.
10? So basically anywhere I get in over there you can maneuver even.
Mm-hmm. Two
So
large degrees, yeah.
if I want you to do that, where do I want you to do that at? I think it's going to be over here. Huskar will stump his way over here. And oh, I'm not familiar enough with these two. Field or Explorer.
My block.
And
She's a warrior follower. He's a
Yeah.
auxiliary rogue. Specialist. You need to get a spell off, or this is going to be tougher.
It'll help.
It would help. I have a couple I'd like to use.
You want to go get the Zacralash now?
I'm a little close in for it. You know, to be useful, I got to put it within 6 inches of me, and not within 6 inches of him. So there's not a lot of great places left. And it's 3 power. I can't keep spitting 3 power on a target number 4 and fail it.
Yeah. That doesn't
And
suck.
there's other cool stuff.
that here.
I feel a curse coming on for one thing.
This last one.
You know, if you just spike your casting rolls, it won't cost 3.
I used up all my good luck in that game against Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
It was Mordoring the shit out of him. Yeah, big time. Nothing but loveless eyes everywhere. Ask Matt.
And it started so good with Aaron.
Bring her over here.
Yeah, he's like that. He peaks early.
Okay,
So I got a delay model.
you do.
How badly do I want to fight a Huskar with all that armor and die hard and da-da-da-da-da? But boy, wouldn't I like him to run. See, it's one way to go is a cheap kill on the way blocker. Trouble is, I got a shot with the Marauder, and I guess the Marauder could also shoot that Grular or not. Nope, can't see him. Yeah, so why give up a shot I could take? If somebody doesn't man up against these heroes, or cavalry up, or do some kind of, and we're not going to get there.
If you don't pony up.
Pony up, nice. So we're going to charge this guy. And get shown why we don't do this during the melee phase. But we'll see. Hey, you gotta, none of them are weak, so you're gonna fight a hero on hero. It's gonna be a strong hero. And so it's shooting me first.
I believe so.
And that Marauder out there will shoot that way blocker.
Okay.
That's a hit. Armor 4. What does it say?
That sounds about right.
Doesn't matter when you roll
Doesn't
ones.
matter.
No.
Frosty arrows.
This one will take a targeting test to shoot your caster.
Okay. And apparently not get it. Okay.
For those of you watching at home, that was 2 charges in a row.
Plus the failed spell and the charge to the damage last turn.
Yeah.
Who's counting?
It's been a
Can he
few.
still take a shot at the closest?
Hey,
target?
if I get a wound on that Huskar, it's a good day.
Does he still get to shoot though?
Yeah, does he not still get to shoot the guy who failed the targeting test?
No, if you roll a
Well,
1, you don't get to
oh,
shoot.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
The other one, if I failed it, I get to shoot the closest target. If you roll a 1, it's
You
0.
don't get to do it at
So
all.
it's just as bad as it could possibly be, which is fine. What
Um,
do you got for me?
okay. The Grular, I think, has to shoot this one.
Does look like it.
He moved,
So,
One shot.
so one shot.
Just roll it.
And
It's a high
that's
roll.
a die 6.
Yeah. You don't need to spike it at me.
No, that's not going to happen. Okay. The
Can he?
Take it concealed.
or do that one.
But he'd have to take a targeting test to shoot the further guy.
Right.
And you know how that
On
could
his
go.
own distance. On his own
'Cause you lose
discipline,
over
right?
here, yeah.
Which for a grenadier is
8 probably?
It's still not too bad.
yeah. I mean, he's going to take a targeting test to
It
shoot.
looks like this. No, it's a
He'll take
7.
a targeting test to shoot the leader.
Okay, cool.
He gets the same problem. So then this guy over
Willed it
here,
into place. Right?
this guy over here, we said can't see
Can't
him.
see me, yeah. Otherwise I would have shot.
Can't see because that's a
That's
solid cone.
Yep.
So his choice is to shoot into combat, or I think you can see that life take or whatever there.
I'll take concealed shot on that. Just roll
range
it.
on
It's
that,
way
though,
high.
maybe.
Just roll it. It's so high that it doesn't not gonna matter. Oh, now it matters.
Now it matters.
Okay, that's a hit.
And he gets to shoot twice, right?
Yeah. Did he not move?
He did not move.
Okay, roll again.
Yeah. So 10 and a 1.
So let's just make sure. I'm pretty sure 10's a hit, but I'm 4 or 5 because I'm concealed. And how far?
It's-
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yeah.
Feeling 24.
Yeah. And that's a 6
6
damage.
plus 1, I think. So it's gonna be hard to murder me.
Grular damage. Crossbow 6 plus 1. 5.
Toast.
I regret nothing.
I regret
I'll
nothing.
take that for $1.
Yeah, that's great.
Time for the great corp.
Now we're gonna lose both these combats and just say, yeah, I guess cavalry sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're picking which one to do first.
Well, let's do this one because it's scary. Let's
Okay.
see. I'm gonna pick on the field agent. I have both assault. I have assault because of who I am, and I have impact as my weapon.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 2 Mars to pick one.
Let's get the
Pick high.
grade and the hinter card.
Wow, pitch on a 5.
A 5 on the
Dodge it.
field agent. Dodging on an agility 10.
Yep.
Dodge.
Now the only good news here is I don't have any defensive talents, but I've started at 6. I'm nimble, so I'm 7 to hit.
Oh.
Okay.
But I can't. But if he does hit me, I don't have the ability to stop it. So
Okay. So the discipline, the hinder guard goes first.
sure.
D10.
Yep.
Hits on an 8.
Yep. Do your wound.
+1 for charge.
All right.
Looks like a 4.
Just what you needed. Why would we do that any differently? Now kill me.
And then the field agent is going to hit with a D10 +1. 7.
That's exactly what you needed.
An ice axe +1 for the charge. 4.
Okay. We'll take a couple morale tests here. I think Ben might be right.
That
So
cavalry
we're both in.
sucks.
I haven't done anything, so cast a spell, got a wound from shooting.
Yeah, but
Um,
nice rolls.
So the Marauder's taking a test. He will stay. The life taker over there behind the wall.
It's also good.
Um,
Okay, I can
charging-
reposition 2.
Yep, 3 inches.
3 inches. And they have evade.
Everybody has evade. They have elusive.
Or I'm sorry, elusive.
You can come over 3 inches away from her.
Yeah, you're not from him. Why wouldn't I want to at least make you?
Well, wouldn't you? But the obvious was absolutely put him in contact with the Marauder.
Yeah.
There's no question.
Can't see a
He's
downside.
touching the base. Yep.
And then her, I guess I might as well leave her in contact just in case something weird happened, unless I wanted her to go that way. Which, reasons. I might want her to go that way eventually. I have to face that way. I can maneuver over there. I think she wants to be over here.
All right. So against this Husker over here, same kind of attack.
Yeah.
Get assault. Get an 8. So I hit you.
Okay.
I get the
Huskarls
impact.
on a value of 6.
It's D8 +2, and I get to choose the highest.
Yep.
9. So wound.
Okay. Die hard. Endurance 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Small victory.
Husker, I'll take a wound.
Mm,
And then kill me.
even a blind squirrel gets a nut.
And he will attack back in a D10. 6.
I'm a 7.
Okay.
You will take morale test.
Morale test on
Leader's
the
there.
boss, so
Yeah, he's
12.
there. Yep. Now we're talking.
3.
Yeah.
Not good. Okay.
I will pursue. Now you gotta read your faction theme rule. Go to your leader's card, and it might be back on the reference. I think it's just the name of it is on this
Yeah.
card.
I had the restrooms here somewhere. Reference. Last stand, because our faction model is about to be run down, it takes a discipline test. If passed, it rallies at the end of its panic move with 1 life point left of facing its pursuer. So, he has to run directly away, which would put him back here
Well, you can't go.
through people.
He's gonna go
So
around.
we have to
him.
go either this through
You gotta
here
go
or
over
through
there.
here.
Yeah, one of the two.
Um,
So that does allow me to.
do I get to pick?
Yeah, you get to pick.
Okay.
But before you roll any
Yeah.
dice for how far you go, I'm deciding whether I'm pursuing or not.
Right.
Okay. And I am going to not pursue.
Okay.
So you run away. 5 plus D4. Your speed plus D4.
Yeah. So,
And you can choose which side of those guys you go.
right. Speed plus D4 is going to be 6. He'll go this way. And so he goes to here running, and then he turns around for last stand.
Nope. He's not
Oh,
about to
no,
run
because
down.
you didn't. Oh, okay.
Mhm,
Because you
he's
didn't.
panicked. Yep. He has one.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that was not ideal, but I won't complain.
It's better than dead.
Yeah. Okay, that's not ideal either.
You're not going to hit and run or anything?
Why? I have an opportunity to pin his caster down. That's a good choice. If it was anybody else, I would have chased him down. But with the leader there, he's very likely to pass that last stand discipline test and be sitting there right in my face, you know. But this, no matter what happens with him, he's useless for a turn, right? So I get a free mess with the caster move, you know, which I will take because I need advantage somewhere because I didn't get it over here. I'm scrambling over here, you know. So it wasn't the worst result. That was bad, but this was pretty good. Fail. I'll take the failed morale test. Do I want to give up on impalers for it? Probably not, but what are you going to do? Okay. So, your turn, right?
I think so.
Okay. Nobody taking the test yet?
8.
You need an 18 to flip it. Come on, baby. Yeah.
18.
You can go first.
Yeah, that's...
About time you willed something into existence.
Yeah, the right thing
Okay.
in existence. Yeah. Good call. I could have dealt with being first, but I just would prefer this time to be.
Okay, casting. So if I cast here, because there's another model in contact, or is he in contact with both, or just the caster?
Hold on a second, Matt. Let me think about that going first business. Read your faction theme rule again for me, would you? It doesn't come into play all that often, so I have it still not memorized.
If a Kuzaarik faction model is about to be run down, it takes a discipline test. If passed, it rallies at the end of its panic move with 1 life point left after pursuing.
I'm not pursuing if I go into contact with them, so that rule I don't think applies if I do it in the movement phase. Pretty sure. I don't want to lie to you, so let's double check. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If somebody else goes into contact with him, he
Yeah,
has to
somebody
try to
would
get
do
away
physical
from
contact,
him, right? And reaches him. He'll make a panic move. And if I can still get to him, and he's not all that fast, then I could kill him in the movement phase. And I don't think, because run down is specifically a pursuit, I don't think it applies.
Run down is only if he flees from combat,
Yeah, I
not if
believe
he
so.
flees from
I'm
being...
pretty sure that's
yeah.
right. That's what,
Yeah.
Before I say it out loud, I always like to check these things because sometimes we catch stuff we want to change,
Right.
or whatever. It's a panic thing. Yeah.
And just make sure you're looking in the right rule book because the new LRB just came out.
21-1. Yes, 21-1. See? Yeah. Nice. Good point. Very good point. So, I might want to go first. No, I'll stick with it.
Okay.
I see it's your cast. If you cast, I don't get to attack you because there's another model on me. I don't have active defense, but it's still minus 4.
-4 to
Yep,
cast.
that's exactly right.
So, with that said...
It's harder to cast when you're engaged. This caster's got a cavalryman jabbing in the face with a stick. And the reason I had decided is if he's first player, he could rally that guy before I get to him. He's not even,
Yeah.
panicked at that point, which is very likely, but I need a break other places.
If I cast a cone into him,
You're all going to get it.
everybody, because we're all touching. So that doesn't make much sense.
No, because there's a follower there. That doesn't make a lot
Yeah.
of sense. I agree. I've done it. I mean, I've cast a cone
Right.
of frost I've taken myself, but I don't think that's the most optimal place. And with a minus
Gotcha.
4, well, the minus 4 is going to be easy for me to counter. Relatively easy.
Mar
for me
and
to counter.
Car are an attribute.
Skill.
Their
Attributes,
skill,
dexterity,
yeah,
and
it's just
agility.
dexterity and agility. You don't have die hards,
Do not.
but you have dodge, which is an agility test, right?
I don't have a lot of dodge here.
No, okay. So I'm not sure that any of these make a whole lot of sense. If he does that, he uses a special action, and testing on the stone is a special action.
Mm-hmm.
So he won't cast.
He won't?
It'd save the special
Right,
action.
okay.
Yeah.
Seems good.
Just in case
Just in case
something
things go
happens
well,
and
right, I
can,
get it.
Yeah.
So, I think I gotta try for the demon again. Shadow Mind's not really helping me. I don't have a 2 attack. 1 attack model's not really helping me a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna try some of Zach. It's gonna be outside of 6 of the 4 dwarf, like right here.
Okay.
If I pass it, I'll get him out. Yeah, woo! That's a 9 also. So you'd be -4 to counter,
Right.
you know, but you're certainly welcome to. But it'd be 4 points, so I'm not sure you want it.
Yeah, the game's not gonna go that long.
Oh,
I've only spent
okay.
1 point,
Right?
so might as well hope for the best. Right?
You're
'Cause there's
spending
nothing.
4.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
there's nothing. I mean,
No reason not to.
7? Nope.
Because of 3.
Yeah.
Maybe a 9. So no.
Yep.
I gotta go get them all. And you're thinking about moving.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm surprised Fuchs isn't taking more pictures as good as this fight is.
I took a bunch, but I can't get in there without getting the camera and the video.
Like I just did.
No, you weren't in it.
You were actually weren't in it.
Oh, good.
He'd have asked you to move.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I didn't mean
Nah.
to try to.
Are you gonna
I'm keeping a close eye on that.
Yeah. Are you gonna get it out for edit out for speed or cut it or just don't?
No, we're gonna do the whole thing because I want to catch every single person's conversation.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't want anybody to miss any little nuggets of wisdom that they might glean from it.
Nuggets of wisdom.
Yeah, nuggets of.
Damn it. We were supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
Well, it's all very subjective.
Extremely subjective.
I did get some really good shots though, by me.
Did you? Okay, cool.
Some really good shots.
All right. buddy.
Okay, so I think the first thing is to see what happens with the Huskarl.
You do get your leader's benefit.
So a 10.
He
is
passes. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That should come off. Well, that comes off.
No.
Life point stays, and he can face whichever
Yep,
direction
he
he
can.
wants.
Face your acolyte. I mean, your accuser.
Yeah, but he's done.
He's done. Right.
Okay.
probably should have gone first, but
So that's him.
Other things
Over
on.
here, they're in contact. He
Yep.
can be elusive. He doesn't have like elusive 2 or anything, right?
no, it's losing one.
So I think I do want to finish this foolishness off. So she's going to maneuver
Oh,
around.
wow, wow, what a meanie head.
Foolishness.
And then he's going to go to here.
If he shoots, he won't be able to test on the thing.
Right. This guy's in a position to shoot over there, which may or not be helpful, or I could run him over here.
There's a life taker right here, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where is he going to be more useful later? He's starting to be less useful over there.
I know how that feels.
Right.
Because I think that's going to get all gummed up. So I don't think he's going to get any shots anyway. So I think I'm inclined to run him to over here. He's already gone. The Forge Warden, the caster doesn't have any elusiveness weirdness, does he?
Nope. He's straight up. He does have 2 extra power though, because he did fail a morale test around him.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
fixed.
I
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But...
think I definitely want to lock him up.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
I could choose to evade. I'm not.
Okay.
You know.
And he was touching the.
Yep. He's such
Um, he doesn't have contain or anything.
Who doesn't?
The
No.
Marauder.
I'm gonna drink heavy after this is
So
over, so I better leave the light stuff alone.
What'd you say, Matt?
Too early in the day.
Yeah.
what is he? How likely is he? How many attacks does your guy have?
Just one.
Drinking entirely.
I could split, but I have just one.
Yeah. Where'd he go? Is he... She'll maneuver to here. They were both in contact, right? Already?
Mhm, yep.
Yeah. Okay. Which leaves him. His discipline is a 6 or 8.
6.
Core 6. Yeah, what the hell? I'm going to throw him for delay just in case. And of course, screw that up. So he's on hold.
Yep.
Okay,
We are good, right?
I think so.
That's a lot of small people attacking that horse over there.
I know. Horribly badly.
Hobbit says and build a pony right there.
Mm-hmm.
Flesh tastes so good when it's cold out. Horse flesh,
Wow.
Said every German at Stalingrad.
said every starving Kuzaarik.
Boy, Matt Green just made it go canon and live. Kuzaarik eat horses.
They've got no use for them if they ride bears.
Yeah, I mean, what?
That's right. Bears eat horses.
Yeah, so I just buy, get in
Good
on,
enough for my bear,
get
good
in
enough for
on the
me.
action. Yes.
It ain't good enough for my own bear.
Cook once, eat twice.
Oh, I was gonna go over there and save my impaler, but I think a Korkan charge on that field agent's feeling pretty salty. Or, better, not quite. If I'm not in contact with it, we're gonna have trouble. Just looking at all the combos before we launch here. Alright, so we're going to start the shenanigans by... I gotta get that guy free. Damn it, there's always one more thing that I can do right now because of this stupidity. Oh, God.
Foolishness. I
The
think, is what we-
foolishness.
what we
Yes,
agreed on, yeah.
use the right word, John. Jeez.
And let the... throw away a life tagger to let the Marauder get away. If I'm going to do that, I'd rather shoot somebody I'm more likely to hurt. Because you're going to collapse that trial. It's about saving the other two trials. So, if the Korkan saves the Warlock, you've got to come in. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to charge this hitter guard because we are crazy. We are going to break off from her and use elusive.
Okay.
And we will go here. We're going to charge him, so take a fear test, but you can use your boss.
So you're not in contact with the. You're in contact with the base, but not with the.
No, then you model of yours.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You're going to charge him, take a fear test.
Okay. Off the boss's discipline.
Yep, because you're right next to him. You love it. The boss, I'll do that. This is probably as far as over as we can get. The boss will go into contact with your leader. That's not a charge. That one is, though.
Yep.
He will back off, but I'm breaking up, but you don't have active
Right.
defense, right? I mean, I don't think the
Nope.
the fourth warden does. So let's go here in case we get lucky. No, I need to take hold. Doesn't matter. In case I get
Because-
unlucky, we're going to go there. Right? This is
Right.
very,
Because
very
he can't
possible.
test, right? 'Cause
Right,
he's
you can't
capped,
test
yeah.
mine. So this is that's why they chose this one. It's even
Right.
harder than Frontier. I
Yeah.
can control objectives. I can't test these things. So we're going to run over to here. But I'm going to turn her around to remind me that she can't test.
Right.
Okay. Then he's going to charge her.
Okay.
Somebody has got a Grular up on this shit somewhere. Okay? So, it is shooting, and you were first. So what do you like?
Okay.
He went over half. The Corval
Yeah, he
came.
went over half. He doesn't have a target anymore. I was saving him in case I was going to get the test.
Right. And why wouldn't
which probably won't happen now unless some
you? It's
really
less
weirdness
likely now.
happens.
Yep.
Because that one's not in contact with anything. I can't shoot because I'm not facing in the right direction. and there's a stone in the way. So he's out. He couldn't have done a reaction shot because I went first, so those are both out. So it leaves me this one
You
against.
intended to have the thing in the way,
Yeah,
block,
yeah.
block, yeah.
So it would be shooting into that combat.
which I don't hate.
Doesn't the Grenadier have indirect?
He has to be stationary to do it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know that the juice is worth the squeeze on that.
I like that.
Uh,
Have to remember that one.
the wave
I heard that
blockers.
before. Is it juice worth the squeeze? Yeah.
That's one of
It's
the
an old
nuggets
army,
of
old
wisdom.
army saying
That's right.
for us.
Girl
That's why I
Next
learned
Door is where I first heard it. It's a good
Girl
movie.
Next Door.
Huh.
Good reference
Good movie.
for our video audience. Good movie. It's a-
What the hell? I'm gonna shoot the hand. I'm gonna shoot that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
shoot
do
that
it.
guy
Just
just
roll.
'cause.
You gotta roll
Yeah,
super high,
yeah.
otherwise you take it.
6 becomes a
Yeah. Don't do it.
9.
So that would be in context of 4. I mean, 5, right?
Right.
And I'm over long range.
Which would be 6,
So you
7.
missed. No, it's just minus 1 more.
I got a 9.
Oh, okay. So minus 4. You might have hit me. Wait a minute. So 4. Defense is 4. And you're minus 5 total. Yeah. So you hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do damage. Successful.
4.
Of course. Why wouldn't you? Okay. Nice. Yeah. No. Solid. Of course. So I have a shot here somewhere.
Yeah.
I can shoot either that. Well, the field agent's closer. I'm not willing to take a targeting test for that loser because he rolls 1s. So I'm going to shoot this field agent in the back.
Save the 1 for the shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
If I
You're
call,
gonna
if
will-
I
will
call
in
it
place-
here, I will have. The master will
Finally
have.
done it. Yeah. I do that to. Who did I do that to the other
You
day
do
with
it
a
to Mike
ridic-
Turner every game
I know,
you
but I
play.
did it like on a ridiculous die the other night. What was it? Was it at tabletop?
I don't know.
Oh, some like I called a 7 and I got exactly that. It was stupid. I'm shooting the field agent. Nope, she's a
Nope.
5. Why would we think that would work? I don't know. I think that's it though.
Yeah, I think so too.
And you were first player, so you're choosing the order of combats.
Let's
We
figure
do
out.
have to break this one off
Yep.
a little bit.
Let's go see what happens with that crazy life taker over there.
Yeah, woo! I don't even know what my stats are in melee. Why would you do this?
You
You're an
need to
idiot.
write them down.
Yeah. D6, I'm a D6. I got a dagger, though. I'm not getting through the armor in a dagger. But stranger things have happened. So,
Uh-huh.
I hit you on a 4.
On a 4 for a interguard. Where's my interguard sheet? There it is.
Picture didn't happen. You don't have dodge or anything, so I hit you.
Right.
So now I need a spike to get in that armor.
Chicken bone, looky like
What?
a chicken bone.
I could roll 1 though still.
You could.
Nope.
Nope.
Just keep spiking
Okay.
it. 11. 11 Z's. Take a
Well, we'll
wound.
get in, but
Die
not.
hard.
So endurance, die hard 10.
I'm
No.
a genius. I'm a tactical genius. Put a wound on a hitter guard with a life taker.
And
Best thing I'll do all day, now we die. Duck!
He's hitting back with a D10.
Yep, duck!
A
You
2
go.
is
Take a
not.
test! Take a test!
9.
No,
So
damn
he
it.
stays.
Now I'm toast.
All right, well, that's not what I wanted.
Somebody's got to do their damn
Yeah.
job.
Yeah,
That's
somebody's
all
got a Grular,
done over here, right? No more hand
All of a sudden
Yeah.
she's Corton.
I think so, yeah.
Take her for
Okay.
a reason.
I'm going to do a female Corcon from another Corcon. That is a thing. Now, it's going to be her. I
Oh.
upgraded.
Yeah. Okay, let's do the Zacklash.
Coming in hot, baby. I haven't tapped the Zacklash in forever either. Feels like a D10. You already passed your fearless test. Here it comes. Oh, and I have Bone Crusher.
Oh,
That feels good. 18.
18, that's going to be a crit
2 crits.
because of Bone Crusher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bone Crusher is threshold 5.
Yep. Big rock
For those
paper
of you
scissors.
at home,
For those of you home, thank you. Sorry. Thank you, Dan. That's exactly right. We're losing our minds here with this game. So, 10, 10, another 10.
so 30.
30. 37.
Yeah, so all of a sudden, all the stored ones are all of a sudden.
It
So
comes around,
37
goes
is
around.
5.
you can dodge that.
4 wounds. It's 4 wounds, right?
Yeah. So I can only die hard 2 of them. I've only got 1 left.
Yeah,
I've
2
only
left,
got
but
2 left, so he's
He's
out.
toast.
Even if I die hard.
Yep, boom.
Red mist.
Nobody's taken a...
And he can't have Fate Stones, so he's
No,
out.
he
Yeah.
doesn't care. I will reposition into the caster because I can briefly before I vanish.
Just to scare him.
Just because I'm... Hey, yep, just barely. Hello. Look what I did. And there's no morale test because everybody's a hand.
The remnants of him are hanging off
Okay.
his fist.
Yeah.
Let's do.
It's like Jeffrey's that painting contest. Where the
Let's
guy
do these guys
had his
next.
fist
So I think I have the highest discipline in that crew.
That's very possible.
I do not have assault or impact because I'm not charging. So I'm just a straight up D10 attack, and I got to attack the hero.
Not
Attacking yourself.
Answer and
7's a hit.
7 is a hit.
Defend against those, so I'm D8 plus 1. Take a wound.
Take a wound, and I got nothing to save that.
You do have die hard. All Kuzaarik do.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is D-
sure
this
does.
is D8.
Sure does.
Yeah, you can roll a 7. I know you can.
Just not today.
Not today.
Take a wound.
Okay.
I think we can take it here.
The
right?
chiropractor.
If Dave can walk in here and take your abuse, then I can help.
5 to hit
Who's that?
the chiromancer back.
No, I'm a 6. I
You're
am
piled on.
piled on, so
Yeah.
it is a hit. Yep, absolutely.
No, 1 is not going to do it. And the explorer,
What is he in hand? Is he a D6?
he's a
I need to know
D6.
these
Yeah.
guys. What am I doing to this game?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so they both take
morale
morale
tests,
tests.
but they're using the leader.
Yep.
You
So
choose you choose the order.
follower first
Huh?
is good.
Good.
And the caster is good.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
I didn't go as
Before
well
you
as I
go
hoped.
anywhere,
Yep.
my impaler can make a hit and run decision here. I think the answer is yes.
Run away, run away.
Although I really like where I am all of a sudden because I didn't a minute ago, but I do now. But I think I don't know how these other things are going to go, so I'm going to step out and not be within 6 if that guy dies. Although you put a wound on the Marauder, you are so likely to kill that Marauder now, it's ridiculous.
That would be helpful because losing that damn
That was a big help.
the Huskar running away.
And now what I
not
need
too
for a
easy.
break is for these guys not to pass the test here in a second. Well, next turn when they clean it
Yeah.
up, you know. So right now they're not taking it. I'm going to roll. If I fail, I don't have to worry about it. If I pass, I can think about it, you know. So D10, I'm -1 because you got 1 extra model on me. I still can do it. Okay, I am a D10 agility, yep. Yeah, so. But I actually really want to pin those guys down. I don't know what I'm casting here. Let's stay with it. I'm not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
So we got 2 more.
Yeah. So let's do the Marauder. Versus
Okay. I'm going to... When you want to talk about what's going to happen here.
That's the wave blocker.
I miss! Don't kill me!
Okay, wave blocker. Time for you to sack up here.
Yeah, you're going to kill him. Yes!
Not with a 1.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. That.
Damn
Got
it.
her back to way blocker school.
So
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
you go first because you're a first player.
Yeah. Forge Warden. It's a D10, I believe, right?
D12.
Leader on leader action.
Not leader, on
Where'd
leader.
you go?
You enjoying yourself, David?
Oh yeah,
All right.
great.
Cool.
I'm just looking at all the starter boxes and.
Oh, I like that talk. That's sexy talk. Yeah. That's super, super
Where did
sexy.
you go?
What are you
On
looking
the
for?
side of one of those other pages?
Do you have STL files of the little
Yep, there it is.
wooden chit things there?
No, we sell them in packs. They're wooden. He makes them and sells them.
D12.
Yeah,
right
Matt
here.
makes the tokens.
This is you attacking me?
Templates.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Things like that.
D12.
Nothing special there. D12. A 4. Looks like.
That actually does hit me, but I'm going to attempt to parry it.
My attack rolls have been pretty universally bad.
No! Hit me with your hitter.
Okay. Warhammer.
Not that scary. Especially in that
Not
form.
scary at all.
Okay,
It's one of those little pink ones.
Jesus.
It comes in the
Foam
toolbox.
hand, yeah.
so spike track first.
Hit you with my snore hammer.
Spike track first, need a 5.
Yep.
then the flail is actually a 4 because I don't care about your shield because that's shield
Right.
breaker. So 2 hits.
Okay.
11 Z's.
I
They're
got
both-
nothing to do about it.
Just straight up D8s. So not likely to cause a wound, but neither was it likely that there's exact left kill guard, so you don't know.
Yeah.
How about exactly what you need twice?
Okay, how about
Too
a single die hard? There it is. I haven't made a die hard all game.
2 wounds and a morale test.
Yeah, that's painful. This could end it. No, oh God.
It's a,
Okay.
The 2, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can run there. Okay, good enough. There's one place where we can take end phase actions to solve the riddles of the.
And that's one of your guys.
And that's a knowledge test, correct?
That one is the strength test.
Strength test, yeah. Today's not your day.
Monday. Okay. We knew that.
And can they only take it once per
Yeah, she's
stone?
gonna leave and
Yeah,
come over here now.
yeah.
So her sister will stay, and I'll
Right.
keep sending dudes over there
Yeah.
periodically.
Like that, yeah.
So,
Hey, what's going on
you know
there?
how that works.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that went not
Poof.
anywhere close to like I'd hoped.
That was awesome.
Fucking 36 to hit. Bone Crusher.
Your turn.
Bone Crusher is like my
Smash.
Is your nemesis your kryptonite?
in every game, in every Brightsword game, Bone Crusher is
Oh,
the thing
no.
that just
He is the recipient of the worst hit the game system's ever given out. We're in Brightsword, right? He's fighting a giant stone golem inside a Kuzaarik ruin. Double D16 more fists.
Oh, jeez.
I rolled both 16s.
Oh my god.
This one triple spikes, right? And the damage spikes. I give him 90 damage. He takes 9 hit points in 1 punch, and I send him to -3.
and another 6 from the other fist.
Yeah, the other one does much more. So he's so far down in the death test. If it comes around his turn, there's no way he's going to survive it. But Jason's, the original Shadowhunter, is ahead of him in initiative and standing right next to him. So Jason pumps him full of just enough juice to give him 1 hit point. Bam! Crush him again.
Yeah,
Pumps him full.
the next turn again.
He
yeah.
became Jason becomes a necromancer. Right? Someone's like, they're raising the dead. It's bullshit.
Ekin, I think, took 37 wounds in,
Some were
that,
ridiculous.
One of
in
those-
that.
Those blow up boxing dolls.
Yes.
Oh,
It's on a spring.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, in that total adventure, I think I took 37 life points.
So when they take
And
criticals,
he healed that many.
when they take criticals, they have to choose a permanent injury.
Mhm.
If they recover from a critical. And so his is you can't be healed
I
by
couldn't be healed by magic.
magical means because you used up all the juice.
Oh, no, I couldn't be healed by normal means because no one could figure out
How to
what
fix
was,
it? Right?
what was
Yeah.
left.
that's what it was. So,
Yeah.
so only Jason can heal him with magical spells. Can't be first aided. So I feel like it's your turn.
I think so. We're
I
on
feel
turn
like
4.
I have a little bit of life breathed into me.
Yep.
This is turn 4.
Something like that, yeah.
9.
You are first player, sir. Choose to cast or not.
I can cast without a problem.
It's -4. It's not
Yeah,
zero.
well, without an attack.
Got a beat down.
So
I stab him again.
True story.
That's the thing.
get that cone of frost out of here. I'm gonna fuck with everything.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
If I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me.
Oh my god.
I might as well get.
That gets everybody.
I might as well get everybody.
Not the 2 leaders, but everybody else.
What the hell?
Okay, cast it.
Because
He knows better than do the leaders.
if you don't have a plan, create chaos.
And roll a one.
So Matt Green.
4.
I'd
So
say
it does not go off.
Does not go off. It's -4.
It was worth a try, though.
It was with absolutely save the last cone of frost for yourself. Yes, no question. I've done it over a set of combats even bigger than that, and half of them
you
were
always
me.
were an asshole.
Half of them, right? Yeah, half of them were me, half of them were him. And just
Okay.
you know. All right, so Zacharlash or make your leader beat himself for 1 more wound. He's got 2 more wounds, right? Your leader has 4 total.
I believe so. Yeah. Oh man, I could use a fate stone here occasionally. Somebody needs a fate stone.
Oh, I feel like I'm losing this game, so yep, I don't think I got all the way back in it. But we'll see. Feel like cursing someone. maybe. So many options here. Like the trouble is, the Warlock casts, he can't test on the thing if it all goes well. You know, so I'm not sure how big a fan I am of that. But
I think if it were me, I would cast the Zacharlash and send him over to help the Sparstone.
yeah, I'm trying to look at where that would be though, because this thing's in the way. You know, I
'Cause it's
can't
gotta be
put it within
6
6
away.
inches of the forge work.
Yeah.
If otherwise, if this weren't here, it'd be right
Yeah.
here, right now, no
Yeah.
question. But the thing's blocking me. Good point. Very good point.
Since it's a learning game,
Yeah, let's talk about it. No,
I
let's
wouldn't.
talk-
I wouldn't kibitz if it was a regular one.
No, it's fine. Either way, for me, it's fine. There's no real good place to send it in right now, so I'm looking at something else instead.
Shadowmine the leader.
Cursing the leader is on the top of the list currently. No, Shadowmind him? Yeah, he's a +1 to the ability test, though. It's a spirit test 6, or he attacks himself, and he's as likely to pass as not, basically. So, not quite the same, but close enough. But having him down 2 DL Mar wouldn't bother me. This Life Taker is a total hero. She's the best
Yeah,
one.
that's-
I'm totally making a female Korkan now. Absolutely a deal. She'll have a long and storied history. Until her next double touch, and then she's toast. She's a 2-wound model, field agent.
Yeah.
I don't want a Soul Ripper, but hitting herself wouldn't be awful. +1 to his Mara, to her Mara.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Yeah.
Hit yourself,
Hit yourself.
hit yourself.
Put it in yourself. So, what do you guys think? Curse the leader, so he's down 2 DL Mar, or Shadow Mind the field agent, so she attacks herself once.
Now, does that take up her attack action for the turn?
Nope. And she could pass the spirit test 6. But she is attacking herself D10 +1 against a 5.
I curse the leader.
Yeah, because I don't. Unless he spikes the damage on himself, all you're gonna do is put 1 wound on her,
Right.
as opposed to taking him out. Whereas the leader, if you knock him down, there's 2 Mars. I
Well, he
think you have a way
doesn't
better
parry,
chance.
so it's only just keeping him from,
From
doing
doing
one
the
hit to me.
attack.
Yeah. But down to die level from a 12 is an 8. I'm at 4 defense, so I could parry it certainly. So you say curse?
That's what I would vote
Okay,
for.
we'll curse. So we'll curse the leader because Dan said so, and then we'll make him blame for it.
Pay for it later.
Yeah. I always go for the wound option.
Anyway.
Okay, so it's on with a 9. I don't think you're going to try to counter that.
Why not?
Okay, I like that. You're going to spend 2. Opposite kind of magic. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
And you are first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we will.
You stay right here and fight my Life Taker, you salty dude.
You're gonna double up on your life
Yeah.
taker.
We're gonna do that.
Tough guy.
We're gonna do this. No, we're gonna do this way.
Yeah.
And this way.
Yeah.
And you've got to break off here.
Thought you might. Kept you from casting if I would.
Yeah. I can go there though, can't I?
Did you get within an inch of me? Oh, you broke off. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You broke off. Yeah, you can do that.
He's kind of out there alone.
You
and
can't take a
unafraid.
test because you cast a spell or attempt a spell. You can stop other people.
People from doing it, yeah.
Absolutely.
Although you've got all the mounted people, so they would have to dismount to do it.
Not if they stay and hold. My warlock could do it, but he casts a spell.
Right.
So.
Yeah, so. Let's go in the woods. He's going to get shot when that guy comes out and breaks out of contact there. Now, I'll keep him there, and then this little dick who hasn't been able to do much of anything.
Get out of there! I wonder when he was going to come out of his hidey hole. Nice.
Yeah, he took a lot of courage from that life taker over there. He's coming out with his dagger.
Yes.
He's like,
She
"What?"
showed me how it's done. I regret nothing.
It's cold outside. That's why.
So if I start seeing baby, it's cold outside, I'm walking away.
Okay. We'll see how that goes.
Too far to shoot. So, I don't have a lot of freedom here.
Freedom.
I am going to break off from these two models with my Marauder. I'm going to put my elusive on the field agent, so the portal gets to attack me.
Okay. And is there a modifier for that hit?
I am one better defense. I'm 5 when I do this because I like cavalry. And a quarrel is not a very high MAR, I don't think.
No, D4.
Yeah. But
Okay.
you know, it happens when you say that. You know, I hit you.
Yep, you did it earlier.
So you're 5. So I
I'm
need
a 5.
I need a 4.
Just 5.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. So I'll go here. So that's a cavalry thing that people have to pay attention to what just happened. So it's on the far side of the screen. This is a Marauder, Grular Marauder. My finger's touching. Hello, video guys. So he was in contact with two models, a hero and a quarreler or follower. Chose break off, has elusive, tells her not to attack him. Only has elusive 1. So he can only tell one model he's in contact with that he's breaking off. And she can't attack. So he can only do it one time, so the quarreler gets a reaction attack because he's leaving. Right? Break off reaction attack.
Yeah.
Takes his attack, like cavalry gives you a +1 defense against break off attacks, break off reaction attacks, so I go up to a 5. He rolls and misses. I can go anywhere I want, not engaging anybody. And I ignore the proximity rule for break-offs, which that big conversation was the other day. So I go back and touch this thing. I can't test on it, but neither
can I. Yeah.
And I can shoot that guy in the butt.
Yeah.
What?
What? In the butt.
Okay.
It's Archer, right? It's an Archer.
Okay.
All right, so that's done over there.
Yep.
Flight takers, I regret nothing. She's doing great.
She's gonna live.
Now, the big question is, does this warlock go over and try to stab your caster? And I want to so badly, I can't even tell you.
We just want to see that on camera.
Well, it's just as likely that I'll whiff and he'll cause a wound on me as vice versa, so. So warlocks, yeah, shitty armor. I'm a D6 attack, it's 50-50 who wounds who. But if I get one in, dude's dead. If I don't get one in, we're not casting. I would really like to cast next turn, I think.
Do cavalry models count as regular base models for piling on?
Huh?
Even though it wouldn't necessarily apply right here, right? Because you weren't already there
Piling on whom?
on his leader.
Oh, yeah, I can't fit in there, though. There's no real place to stick myself in there. I don't think there's room in here for my base to contact him. Otherwise. But the thing is, since I'm also a hero, he can just attack me and put a wound on the warlock.
Yeah, go for much easier.
That's the real reason I'm not doing it. I wouldn't do it even if I had the space. I think I kind of like just being there. I really want to take a crack at his leader, his caster, but, if I do that and I kill him, it's awesome. If I fail it, he's going to put a wound on me and nobody's casting. If I fail my morale test, I'm going away, but you're not catching me, stumpy legs. Right? I'm an 11, an 11 on D6. Rolling a 1. Oh, damn it. I'll decide then, so I gotta figure out these girls. So she's the one that just got here. She's the one who already took the test.
Right.
So she needs to get over here. She's gonna move Shoot that Quarreler. And if that's true, God, I could completely alter this game by killing that caster.
We
Nice.
choose violence.
No, I'm agreeing with the chaos theory, right? And then we're going to use elusive.
Yep.
We'll go to 3 inches so we can charge if we
Okay.
choose to. Now, if it all goes bad, and these guys, she'll be able to take a test on it, because I'm not engaging, right? And that could be horrible. She rolls a 6,
Exactly.
In fact, we'll probably take 2 shots at her. We'll shoot at her with the life taker too, just to get on her, because that Quarreler's not bothering me yet.
And you won't have to take a targeting test.
Yeah, right, yeah. No, that's a good way to go. I'll stop right there. That also blocks that shot, so it doesn't matter. I think we're done. Right, so it's shooting. Quarreler ran. What's that guy's deal?
Well, he didn't go over 2.5 to make contact, so he could now shoot,
He
right?
could shoot, yeah.
But he can't shoot in his back arc,
Correct.
so he'd have to shoot into
And he
combat.
moved, right?
He did.
He did
but
move,
not.
okay.
Yeah.
There's not an opportunity to turn here.
Um.
If you don't move, you can turn 360
Yeah.
and shoot, so.
So he could shoot. Your core con doesn't make sense. The caster.
Oh, shoot
But
the
I
cat.
could-
Shoot the caster.
But I could kill
You
myself.
very much could. I'd be really okay with
Yeah.
that.
So I don't think there's
I don't think
there's a good option there.
Okay, we're gonna start here. -1 because I moved.
Yep.
Yes. He'll shoot the. No, she'll shoot the way blocker. No. So the Marauder's gonna shoot the way blocker. Okay, now we're talking. Oh. Ooh. Right? No, it's 2 away. No, she's got a shield.
Shield.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's a hit. Solid hit. You need to look at it?
I can't
You
see.
needed to look at it's a 1.
Well, I knew your reaction, but yeah. But I, like that. I do
I want
like
to see it
the
anyways.
one.
Yeah, right,
I
yeah.
like
I want to
that.
see
Yeah,
it.
I like that.
Jab that in there. All right, so it's hand to hands, and who's
It
first?
made you say it out loud.
I was.
You were first, so you're choosing.
So let's head over to the foolish part of the battlefield.
Your Hinterguard gets to kill me first.
Yeah.
Then your Grenadier gets to kill me, then I get to
Yeah.
die.
One of them ought to be able to
Yes,
finish this thing off. So the Hinterguard, if I remember correctly, is a 10.
Yes! Do it again, Sam.
It's useless.
What is he in hand to hand? What's the Grenadier?
Here's a 10.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
He's a
salty.
fucking engineer of.
Hits with a
hitting.
9.
got a mace?
And
You get
maces
mace?
you with a 8.
Come on, man. You can do it.
7. There we go. Okay.
I regret.
All right.
I should have stayed back.
Hey, she did her job.
She did her job. She totally did her job. This thing should already been closed. She absolutely did her job. After a week impaler, weekly, week. I think it's time to start drinking. As soon as this turns over, we're gonna get some.
You know, pause the
We're
recording.
gonna pause. I'm just gonna go get some booze.
While the people at home enjoy our commentary while
Yes,
John's
which we
upstairs.
just get saltier and saltier as we go.
Hinterguard will go to here, so we have some options.
He's a major play tester, whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Model sponsor,
Yeah.
name it.
I own everything on that wall.
He does.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's been with us a while.
Yes.
Wow.
And DGS makes heck of a great product. And I love their game. Now, some factions I like more than others, but I absolutely support everything they do. And
He's supported us a lot. He's done a lot of great stuff for us, Matt. Running the TTS,
yeah.
play testing, sponsored
Yeah.
models.
Matt runs our online events.
Oh.
We don't, it's a tabletop miniatures game, so we don't want to really do online events with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So to make it
Okay.
possible for players to play remotely, there's a app called Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
And one of our other friends loaded our assets into that, and Matt runs the events on it. Builds the tables, all that stuff. What do you like next?
Let's get these two out of the way. I think you're gonna.
You don't know. You see me roll a bunch of ones. Here comes another one.
Well,
I'm attacking your
Until you
explorer.
roll 36.
I
and
That's it,
then-
right.
yeah.
Attacking your explorer with my impaler.
that was a foregone conclusion given the
Yeah, it's
50-50
gonna be
split.
I hit you.
That'll hit. Explorers.
You're dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Politics.
Yeah,
What do I want to do?
not in a great game like this.
Let's not
What's
let
that?
you test
I
if that
don't know
all
the
goes
places
away.
going on, but-
So let's go
Yeah,
touch
exactly.
the girl.
Okay. We'll do the Cryomancer next. Leader on leader action.
This is simultaneous. Your first player.
I think
Throw at me.
so. Yeah.
We're both D8s, right?
I'm a D6 more.
Discipline. is what we
Discipline D8.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do something. Wow.
6 becomes a 8.
You hit me. All damage.
Okay. And
Last thing is
an
right
ice
now
axe is
is
6 becomes a.
it's when if
11.
doubles.
So he did about as well as he could have.
He did
So-
amazingly well.
Yeah.
These middles in high school.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss. So here we go.
We're short all sorts of custodians, so.
Yep.
Yes.
Take a morale test.
I started at 6:30 a.m., so
You're my leader, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what it's worth.
if I don't get called in, I'm free to play till 2.
Wow.
Apparently nothing. Well,
That's
that-
why in a tournament I never would have done it. Exactly because of that. I didn't need to do it, so don't do it. So I'm not sure if I should be doing that in a game where we're trying to teach cavalry tactics, but
But it's good for people to see it.
I'm going to run away from you directly that way.
Right.
Are you going to pursue me or?
No, because I can't catch you. So.
Why would you?
You know, whether you want to play this, Blood and Plunder, absolutely. You know, it's
I'm back in here
play
somewhere,
that,
yeah.
I'm more than happy to
I regret
check
everything.
that out. Haven't played it over
Jesus.
here.
God. That is not great.
I'm playing Legion with a friend on Tuesday.
Yes, that I don't
That
play.
is not great.
And now he doesn't have to test because he's.
That's
in
why I did it,
contact.
because I saw it coming.
And you are in
way miles
contact
away.
with the stone, right?
Uh-huh, yep. both.
Okay, so
You
leader on
go
leader.
later?
Clone War,
You're first?
Uh,
You were down 2 Dial of Mar because of the spell?
so I'm hitting with a 8.
8?
I think that's one piece.
7?
You did hit me. It's like it never was cast.
That's why I would have gone for the other one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I agree with that, right? I was risked the wrong way, yeah. I was trying to parry it. Which I do.
What you do?
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the sword. Which doesn't hit. This is the Morning Star.
Oh my
It
god.
does not hit. Okay.
Okay. That was awful.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a test on that far trial. I think it's well done here, right? Combats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did this guy have to test when he ran?
You only test when they die.
When they die, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, never mind.
It's all good. I'm taking a test on the far
Yeah. There we go.
Roll it.
closed. Ooh.
Oh.
It's a 6. Not enough for face down.
Okay.
It's closed.
What do you
And it doesn't, it's now,
Yeah.
it blocks line of sight, but who cares now?
Right.
One test closed. Pass,
Okay.
whatever. Doink.
Like that.
That's a little better, right?
Put some
Feels like a
pressure.
new turn.
That puts a little bit of pressure on me.
No pressure, man.
Turn
I can't
5?
hit you with my 2 leader attacks.
Is this a timed one or is this
No.
a? It's not.
And we're playing it out for our friend.
Yeah,
It could
that's
be,
right,
a
yeah.
tournament might be 2 hours.
Yeah. 5.
5. Do it again.
7.
6.
Okay.
You may cast. I cannot because I'm running off the table. Good news. This is my table edge. It's the one piece of good news. I'll be back.
Even if it was a time.
I'm just getting the
we
beer.
haven't even hit the
Oh.
2
That's
hour
right.
mark, so.
All right.
Right,
Well,
yeah, we're doing this
um,
to show people a deal.
John, you recycle?
Yeah, it's a can over the corner.
Okay, I was.
do you have one for glass? I put my glass.
No, glass is in here.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah, it's aluminum, cardboard, plastic,
Okay.
basically. Or whatever the metal cans are made of. What are you casting on me? I can't really stop you, so just do it. It's horrible. Horrible. My warlock's in- I should have done that the other way around. Should have left the warlock in place and shadow minded the.
Man, I carry a
I
conversation
thought
with you. I
about my
missed the
question
warlock.
after I asked.
Way blocked.
What's that?
I thought about my question after I asked. I was like, man, I just set him up for failure because if he doesn't, then all the people are going to hear he doesn't recycle, and then they're going to think he's a bad person, and he doesn't care about the environment.
Everybody already thinks I'm a bad guy. Well, you know, Rich King's helmet on my T-shirt. for God's
Yeah.
sake.
Hey, Fear Craver, he failed a morale test. Does he get to power off his own fear?
Do you get to? Do you get
It's
to?
only enemies.
Oh, darn.
Do you
What?
get to dodge a cone?
AGL 5, agility 5. Everybody under attack.
Yeah, okay.
Agility 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna do cone frost again.
Okay.
We'll hit those guys.
So, and your wave
Yeah.
blocker. Okay. So,
She's got
cast it.
agility 10, so.
Wave blocker does not have an agility 10. That's a wave blocker.
I'm
the
sorry.
Follower.
Oh, I was looking at
D6.
field agent. I'm sorry.
D6.
Yeah.
He still doesn't care. Killer! Yes! I love it. You could kill the Marauder with it, for
I could.
sure. Absolutely.
Uh,
What do you got?
I need
Cast
to
a
cast.
spell.
Yeah.
If you spend the points,
Spend points. Goes off on.
goes out for 3. I can't stop it.
Um,
So we're all taking agility tests.
Yep.
You want to do your follower? Just knock it out.
Sure.
See?
5. Makes
See? Guaranteed. All right. Impaler. The one near the stone.
Yep.
See Impaler? No. And Marauder. Yes. Good. Roll damage on my.
And it's a D8, I believe.
Uh-huh.
4.
Yeah, I get some. Well done. Well effing done.
Okay.
You're first.
I am first player. Oh yeah, you don't get to cast. Okay.
Ooh, me.
I shouldn't be over there. I shouldn't have done it. No, do not try to stick home, kids.
Okay.
It's a bad call. Bad call. The situation was already handled.
Hidden Guard's going to charge the Korcon.
Right?
Because
Why
the
wouldn't you?
boss needs some help.
That's my hot table. My goal.
Field agent, having been schooled on how she's not going to pin that guy down. Although with that
I
said,
have a clone on me.
Oh man, I'm playing on Tuesday. My clone.
It's a lot harder for 3 of you.
if there's 3, it's a lot harder, and he's
Sorry.
And the
not
other
a
guy's a
joke.
hero.
Yeah, so
Only partially assembled.
Before you move to me, you gotta tell me what you're doing. So
Okay.
pick a model, activate it, and tell me what you're doing, because I do get reactions.
2 tank list that I've been, because it's like the.
I could evade.
right
I
now,
could roll to evade.
It's a double
Yeah.
tank list. It's hard to.
he will maneuver into this one.
Giving up that trial. I think I'm lucky to be alive, and that trial's still open. I really can't afford to have them all on me. Maneuvering into contact with me. He has to because he's behind
Yeah.
me. So yeah, so he's only going to go 5. Right, he does that march, Corler?
I believe the Corler does.
Might.
Yes.
Okay.
And March is +1 to your move if you make a
Plus
maneuver
1
action.
speed if you maneuver. Yep. All the Kuzaarik, they're soldiers, or like army types, get march. So that's what a field agent does. She's a spy. I'll die at all 3 of them. So I'm going to roll to evade. Now, I'm like cavalry. I'm rolling on my morale, but I'm +2, so I don't want to say what I only fail on. But
Right.
I only failed rarely.
On the low.
Perfectly capable of doing. Nope. So, and I get to choose how far I go back instead of going speed plus. So I'm going to go far enough back that I'm outside of 6 of the.
Okay. And that is your activation for this.
That will be all I do. So that if that spot, the Grenadier still could charge me,
I can play this one on Tuesday, actually.
but he tries to follow.
Right.
So he's going to go 5 towards me,
Yeah.
and you can decide what you do with the Grenadier. Yeah. So does he charge me as he takes a crack at the test?
I think he wants to take his 1 crack at the test.
Seems legit.
And the field agent.
I turned here. You give it to me.
Can't get there. Yeah, even there, one for next turn wouldn't be good enough. So she'd have to not
Well,
be in contact.
if I don't pass it, I'm coming closer to you because this is my table edge. So if I fail my band test, you don't have to worry about being within tangs. I'm going to go right by. Hello! Just panicking on through. You know, no biggie. This is very likely.
She charges here, I think.
We're at?
Right here.
10?
It might be just close.
Is it 10? And now this is one of the things, couple of things going on here, Matt. One is
It's not, no, it's just under.
just not
so,
okay.
yeah.
Because you got to skirt the caster.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not to that. So she could come in on him.
Maybe. Remember that the center of your base is going to go through mine somehow. You can't just go edge to edge. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's got to go through the center of your base?
It's not the center of my base, just somewhere. So if you align through your center, it touches my base somehow. I don't think you're quite making it, but I'll let somebody else be the judge of it.
Because...
It's a rule. Directly towards is a center line through your base has to touch my base. Can't just go like this, like
Right.
edge to edge, you know what I mean? Can't be like this.
So there basically has to be half inch.
Basically, yeah. That's fundamentally the way to go.
So...
It's close. I'll go wherever
Yeah.
Dan says. You tell us.
I don't know, what do you think?
Matt's right
It,
there.
it
on
looks
that
like he
end.
has it on.
You can't do it, do
I
it.
think,
You
yeah.
do it then. It's all good. Hang up on me. I'm
Yeah,
a cork. I
might
get
as
2
well do
attacks.
that.
I'll take you dudes.
He killed 2 people this time.
He's got to survive the 2 incoming attacks first.
Might be the girl I go after.
Beating up on a girl. What a pain.
He doesn't die hard as well. 1 dodge. Armor's crap.
He'll maneuver into here.
Okay.
And I don't want to get hit by the caster. Caster would like to test if this is over, but if that happens, I've probably broken you anyway. No, maybe not.
Oh, it's
yeah, no,
at
there's
least
still plenty. Yeah.
it's a great game though, right? I mean, we're showing off the
It's been a
situation.
fantastic game.
Yeah, we're doing all the things. I think
So I don't.
that's been a great game, Matt.
I don't think that test is going to happen. So I think I'm back. Well, I can't be shot at there,
Not currently.
right? Unless you move away. That would force you to go over here, then you could shoot at him in the open. Go there. Okay, I think that's it. Because you have to come back towards your board. And so
He's got to
you're
come
not
right
supposed to-
past
yeah,
you
so,
if I pass. But if I pass right now, I'm going to be right there. If I fail, I'm going to be coming
right.
a bunch of inches this way. Probably, possibly even way past him. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
This last one.
who?
Um,
The Grenadier? I thought you were staying for the test.
yeah, but I put him on delay just in case.
Oh, roll.
Grenadier is a discipline 8. No.
Nope.
Okay.
So he's just hang on.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is 10 inches. I want to go fight the last time I did that, he beat me up. I've only got one wound left. Now what should I do?
You should win.
That would go a long way towards
10
it,
inches to where?
to your caster. From
Really? You have to stay an inch away from him?
no, I don't. If I go within an inch of somebody, I have to be in contact with someone when I'm done, not the same guy I touched.
Okay.
And since he's not reacting to me because he's in contact, doesn't matter. So let's go get him. Did you want to do that differently? Did you not know that?
I did think there was a buffer there.
Do you want to? I think I might have it anyway, but
Yeah.
do you want to do that differently?
I did it. It's
okay,
all, it's all good.
I'm totally cool with doing it over. I think I got to go do that though. And just have your caster kill every guy in my force, right? And a little bit.
Someone's got to be the Hercules of the group.
Spend the archers.
Now, with the models that are touching the objective, that are in combat, are they still blocking the objective from being tested on?
Yeah.
And you can't test if you're engaged also. So they're
Yeah, I knew they
blocking
couldn't
either way,
test, but I
right?
didn't
They're
know
also
if they
blocking
were.
me from testing it, yeah.
Okay.
Totally. Yeah. It's a hair trigger down there. One thing's going to go wrong for one of us. But it's just the way you want the game to be, though. You know? Yeah, so I'm going to go in contact with your caster because I'm feeling froggy here. Yeah, I'll die. That'll be great.
Well, one of you's going to die.
I'm a little...
Hey, just out of curiosity,
yeah.
why? That's a shooter, right?
He can fight hand to hand. He's better than a caster on hand to hand.
Yeah, but why give him the attack back?
Or just go in there and shoot. Why
wouldn't you just come right up
okay,
next and
you're
shoot?
right. The odds might be better because he's not this. Is he the same RAR as Mar? No, he's not. Okay, you're right. He'll just come up here and shoot him. So, where do I want to be? Yeah, you're right. You're right because the guy's better shooter.
I mean, the
than,
best that can happen, you kill me either way. The worst that happens
he
is
did
you
fight me
don't
back.
kill me
No,
and then I
you're
fight you back.
absolutely correct. He's not an impaler. You're absolutely right, man. Absolutely right.
And you kill him because he's only got one.
Yeah,
wound.
because
We'll charge this girl here.
I mean, if you had 2 wounds, I might do it different and keep them
No,
locked up.
you're
for
absolutely
turns,
correct.
But with
Absolutely
one,
correct. So we're going to charge her with 2 life takers because life takers are going to win the game for me. As you know.
They're heartbreakers.
We're going to roll the rally test on the caster. Dun dun dun!
There it is.
6! Woo! Take my pant marker off. I'm casting Zacklash right in front of me. Yeah. That'd be mine.
Oh.
Cheesy bastard. Make your own. Oh, you do?
I do.
He did.
Angel.
All right, shooting. If the grenadier shoots, he will not be able to test on the object. Otherwise, the shooting's all me, I think.
Correct. Yeah, because everybody else moved.
All right, I'm going to shoot that correlator with my
Okay.
dude.
Hit.
No.
He's -1.
Yeah, but it's a 4.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Best. It's 4. And then your caster.
Charge. Ooh, nice.
Missed. I moved and he's in concealment.
Oh, just a second. Mom's calling.
Okay. Talk to Mom.
Hello. What's up?
Shit. Nothing out of those 2 guys. 2 D10s. I rolled a 4 and a 3.
Well, we're on.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Blah, 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 blah.
I think I've got to get going. I told my wife I'll be back at 5.
All right.
Well, we were glad you were a part of this too.
Oh, this has been awesome.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this is like the greatest thing ever. Are you kidding?
Tuesday nights at tabletop is when they
Absolutely.
do this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We typically
I want to be there on Tuesday playing Legion.
Cool.
This Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll check you out. Sure.
Yep.
Sure. Julie and I are going to go head to head.
That'll be a fun game.
Yeah. What time on Tuesday night?
We generally start between 5 and 6.
Somewhere.
I'll probably be there.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
I try to get in around 5.
I'll try to get there a little early if I can.
Thank you, seriously, so much for
You're
this.
very
This is
welcome.
like-
You're very welcome.
This is such a great, and the pizza. Thank you
Yep.
for everything. Yeah, I'd love to come back. This is awesome.
Do we know what we're doing next Saturday?
I'm on call
You don't
next
know.
weekend. No, I
Just
know I
whenever.
can't make next weekend.
Houston next weekend.
You next week. Want
Yeah,
to play
just
Blood and
whenever.
Plunder?
What's that?
Want to play Blood and Plunder next week?
Sure. Yeah.
You want to play land or sea first?
I could bring my stuff. I have. Did you see the picture of what I have?
Oh yeah, you got great stuff.
I could just bring that. So that probably land.
Land, 200 points.
Yeah.
200 points land. Done.
Sweet.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
I think, let me just check in with Aaron about, I think he might want another Middle Earth game first.
That's fine.
So maybe we'll just, you can come over and hang out with that, but play it first and then play.
Yeah.
I'll set that up. Well, that's already set up for land, so.
Now we just need to get you into
right.
chain of command, sharp
Hey,
practice,
one thing at a time, dude.
I got bolt action. I got a big table.
Well, he's
for
got
that.
bolt, yeah, he's got a beautiful bolt action setup, yeah.
What army do you?
He's got bolt action, he's got chain of command.
Which kind of Germans?
I don't know.
Are they just
Oh,
regular
just
Germans?
grenadiers. Yeah.
I have a Fallschirmjäger army.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll show you the table.
Okay.
Yeah, table's
I'll give you a call
nice.
later today.
You see the new
Okay, love you.
2021 FAQ for bolt action?
Mm-mm.
Okay, sorry.
I've barely seen the 2021 FAQ for the free blades.
John, do you want me to bring any terrain for Blood and Plunder?
Up to you.
Okay.
We got a whole garage full. So
Okay.
we can, but if you have a piece or two you really like to play on,
Okay.
go ahead and bring it.
Okay, I got shot. My lip shot off, right?
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I missed you both times.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not get my lip shot off.
No, you got nothing shot.
So my-
Your lips are intact, but it's fighting.
So my plan worked.
Yeah, you're a genius. Fucking bully. I'm glad you reminded me that Marauder is actually a shooter and not a fighter. So that was a good move. So who's first?
Yeah, would I have killed you?
No.
Okay.
This breaks off here.
Yep.
You're in contact. She's not. And you were first. Yes, because you rolled delayed in the grid. So you're first. So you're choosing the contact.
Let's see. I think I want to.
There's only 3 this time.
Yeah, I think I want
That's it there.
to. I think in this case, my best odds are actually against your leader, and if he goes away, then the others become better
It's
for
a
me.
lot less important if you make me go away. Yes.
So yeah, let's go against your boss first.
Okay. You're charging me.
So Hinterguard I think is first with a 10.
Yep.
Because I think the field agent's an 8.
Sounds right.
So the Hinterguard with a D10.
Okay.
2.
Miss me.
Just gonna miss. The Hinterguard
Barely. There's a power.
or the
She's a 10 plus 1.
10 plus 1. That's right. 10 becomes a
God.
18.
I got a parry to not die. So
Yeah. Throwing together.
17. So what do I need?
18.
I love the terrain.
It's 18. Right, 'cause plus 1.
Yeah.
So I need a 9.
Obviously. I didn't print it all.
I had it going on. Nope. That's a critical hit.
Still have to print it, actually.
So
I'm working on a full RPG, a whole D&D.
it's only an ice axe.
Yeah.
So
that I
6
still
plus
haven't painted. I'm making a whole bunch of
2 plus 1. So 9.
Okay. I gotta decide who I'm attacking before we do this.
Which one?
Well, then the other 2 are in initiative order, and we're both 12s.
Yeah, that's why I'm just looking at who I'm gonna attack. I should know what your results are before I do it.
And then it goes to print, and it's not level. And like literally, I just leveled the bed. And
I'm gonna attack the field agent.
just level,
Okay.
Leader attacking.
and then I go to do.
Okay.
I'm out of parries. Just throw your die.
Okay. Forge Warden is a 12.
Yep.
So I mess with it for about
This
an hour
one?
and get mad. And then so it's an hour,
12.
a couple days later, and I get mad again.
Becomes a
It's over.
17, 19.
That's a crit.
so 8 plus 7 plus 1.
That will kill me.
16.
Before I die, I'm gonna attack your village.
Okay.
All right. Well, we tried. Cavalry sucks. Sorry, Ben and Brad, you're right.
Vietnam.
God
You
damn.
have like a whole race and
All
all kinds of stuff for Vietnam.
It's twice, 8 and 9.
Hit me twice.
I can dodge the 8. Probably want to try.
I can. I have 2 dodges, so
Well, that's fine.
agility 10. So the first one is the high one.
And a galactic city.
You get 2 dodges.
Yeah.
It's like a.
Do which one do you want to do first?
The
or
high
low?
one?
High.
Yeah.
Good. No.
4. No.
He just got
The
it.
low.
So he was going back.
No.
No.
So both hit.
Okay.
I've loved it. I have had
What's your armor?
work on
3.
placing
Dead.
a couple little
Dead.
No, 2. Well,
Die hard
2
one?
wounds. Die hard
2
one.
ones. Die hard 1.
years of literally
No.
dead.
So dead. Okay. Well,
Not a good trade. It's supposed to happen to you and not happen to me. I regret nothing.
But yeah, that's I've heard it's really good.
okay.
Okay, so you can reposition.
I bought it for like $100. It was like an Amazon deal of the day. And so
Well, since he wants to take a test, but we don't know if your guys are going to go away.
How big is these?
If they go away, if they don't, I might as well be in contact. right?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, so he'll go to here.
But, like I say, it's
And
Yeah, mine just happened to be
Yeah, really, we're joking about the
middle of the day. And I was like,
calf sucks thing.
"Wow,
If you're
it's
in a game with a good player, you know, obviously it doesn't suck. It's about what you're doing with it. That's what we want to showcase. We're joking around about that, but it's not the point of this website.
okay.
Spikes and torches.
Yeah.
We got to tell that.
guys.
You too, buddy. Thanks for
Good to
coming
meet you.
out.
Take care.
Yeah.
So, do you, have
See
you
you
given?
soon.
You thought about what you want to be in Crusades, or you have models you don't know, or
I have about 40 miniatures right now I got to paint
for which?
for Blood and Plunder,
Ah,
for Infinity. Well, I have the whole Lord of the Rings starter. I still have to paint that. So once I get those done, I would want to do, I don't know, probably, I guess the Byzantines, because you can do,
Byzantines and last Romans, yeah.
yeah, and you can
Probably.
borrow mine while you're luring
Okay.
them. You know, or
Yeah.
his, whichever.
Yeah.
You know.
because
Well,
I do
when
love
get
it.
Okay.
home, I'll post that.
Which one?
Let's
For
do
both
the
armies,
life
so I can
takers.
do it.
That'd be great.
Oh no.
You are defense
Versus
4
a-
because you're piled on. Here we come.
Yep.
It's getting people hooked.
All right, see you guys. Go ahead.
See ya.
One hit, but it's a spike. Just a hit. You know, light taker's got what, a dagger? Yeah. Okay. So I got a spike at the hunter. Well, oh no, I can roll a 3. They're charged.
Yep.
Yeah, toast.
Okay.
So you do die.
Okay.
You die before.
Yeah.
You know, you get to fight back. So that was good. We're gonna need a free model because I got people on me, so we're gonna back up a little bit. So she's in contact with this thing, so there's no testing here.
Right.
So, yeah. So it's my impaler on your crawler.
Yep.
I'll go first. Hit.
Okay.
Stabby McStabberson.
No.
3. Not enough. So we're chainmail.
Corler coming back with a D4.
No fate stones anywhere, right?
No.
Yeah, come back and kill me. No.
2. No. Okay.
I'm going to attempt to hit and run. This time, for realsies.
2.
Shut up. You're a dick. Jesus. And you weren't even right. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's lame.
You just had to prove me wrong.
Okay. Test
And I
over
would
there.
have done this here.
Oh, facing one.
Your test there. Yep.
Yep. D10.
Nope.
He's knowledge D10.
He is knowledge down. Oh, he's the engineer, right? Yes, he is.
That's why he's
You're
over
the
there.
smart guy. Yes. 5.
Or 7.
Damn it. All right. It's coming in hot here.
That's why I haven't been shooting with him. I was
I
trying
know.
to get him over
You're
there.
absolutely doing the right thing with him. Absolutely. Oh, this is crappy poo. Well, my caster is back, so is Zakalash. Maybe, because your caster's
Right there.
right there in my face.
But how much power does he have left?
Enough.
What do you got? How many is
4.
4?
4 left.
That's enough.
I'm earning AP on an AP.
So new turn for this craziness. It's all about the center of the table.
6.
7.
All right.
Yay. Great. Is there a place to put this? I'm going to shadow mind your damn caster. It's just, God damn it. So this cost me 2. I did get 2 back for that film morale test. That was sweet. The Huskarl.
Mm-hmm.
Cast. Hey, he goes off. So
Okay.
to block it, you'd have to spend 3.
3.
Otherwise, it's a spirit test 6 or attack yourself.
Spirit test 6 on a die 8. What'd you cast it with?
A 4.
4. That seems like it's.
You spend 3 for the privilege.
Yeah, I am.
Nice. It works either way for me. Give me 3.
A 9.
Damn it. All right, so cast away.
I'm gonna cast
Back in your face.
Whatever casts 1.
I
frostbite.
know, right? On, dude.
You cast
Okay.
6.
I'm gonna try to block that as I can. It's 1, right? So it's 2 for me.
Yeah.
I gotta beat a 6. Man. What's the? What does it say?
It's a missile, so I gotta hit you.
Right. Okay. Here's a missile. And
4 is probably not gonna do it.
It depends. What's the range? I think you might hit me. You're within 9. You hit me.
Yep, I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the deal?
What's your armor value?
My armor value is 4. No, sorry, loser, 2.
Armor value 2 or 3. Need a D10.
D10 damage to kill me? You can do it. You just
Yeah.
come on, baby.
4.
Dead.
Caster,
Perfect spell
baby.
for him. Yeah, perfect spell for him. With his last power. Oh,
Yeah, he is.
lad. All right, so
That was
3,
efficient.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Perfectly
8,
efficient.
9. Hold on. 2. Looking weak. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You think I'm broken?
Damn it.
You wanted to go for the objective, right?
I always like to win.
Well,
by objective.
it's still possible. Don't check for broken until the end phase. Let's just do
True,
that
yeah.
when the time comes. Well done. That was I couldn't make that work to save my life. And that move where
Yeah.
you came over and fought your cast was a bad call. Okay, you are second player.
Wait, this one was a bad. Oh, when you came around.
Me
Yeah.
coming
yeah.
around was dumb.
Yeah.
I should have cast Shadow Mine over here and not done that.
Yeah.
It's just clear, But we're goofing around a little bit there. So I'm just trying to block that test so I can just break. And you're not close, right?
We don't have to keep.
It's up to you. That's up to my
I mean,
point.
is there something else?
We're
in
not
the show?
learning
Yeah.
anything. We're just seeing whether you can close the gate or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we call it or not?
We can call it.
Okay.
Good game.
Matthew, excellent. Okay, cat does not suck. I did not prove that. Just don't do that caster move.
Any post-game comments before I turn off the recording?
Well,
We're gonna podcast it here in a minute.
yeah.
So you want to save her for that? If we do all that, we're gonna take away from the podcast. I just say
Yeah.
we have the video of the game. People can watch it. See what happens.